First at 6, more witnesses took the stand today in the assault trial against Franklin County Sheriff John Grismore. That includes Jeremy Burrows, the detainee who Grismore kicked in that video back in 2022. ABC 22's Matt Holderman reports.
Day 2 of the John Grismore trial is in the books, and Grand Isle County State's Attorney Doug DiSabito called multiple more witnesses up to the stand today. That includes a couple of officers who were assigned to either investigate or review the case, as well as the man who was kicked by Sheriff Grismore himself.
Is the person that kicked you in this courtroom today?
Yeah.
Could you point to that person?
Yeah. Right here.
Is that the gentleman sitting next to this attorney here?
Yeah, right here.
With the glasses on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy Burrows says he can't remember much of the night he was arrested and in the Franklin County Sheriff's Office holding room, but one part he does remember well, being kicked and the pain associated with that.
I just was like, not knowing like what was going on. Like, why is this person, like, whoever it was, got time kicking me.
Grismore's attorney asked Burrows if he could also remember posting on social media in the days after, saying he was going to sue the sheriff's office and get money, which he did recall. Another big part of the day was debates on use of force policies and whether Grismore was justified in using force against Burrows.
It appeared to be almost retaliatory.
Another person testifying was Eric Daigle, a legal consultant who specializes in use of force cases, among other police matters. He says he reviewed all of the evidence in this case and came to the conclusion that Grismore should not have struck Burrows, even though Grismore may have feared Burrows was about to spit on him.
In my use of force training with officers, we want to train our officers to be prepared for the fact that they will be spit on, and once the act occurs, you don't get retribution for that act.
When Burrows was asked about the moment, it looked like he may have been getting ready to spit on Grismore. He said he was just blowing him a kiss.
But I was angry when he did that. I had no way to tell myself. I believe I was blowing him a kiss.
We'll be back tomorrow for day 3, where it is possible the jury could reach a verdict, and if they do find Sheriff Grismore guilty on the charge of simple assault, he could face up to 1 year in prison, a $1,000 fine, or potentially both. Reporting in North Hero, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.